All right, not quite an ice disc, but check out this pancake ice. Cute. These the little bitty ice discs.
Right.
These pictures were sent in by viewer Steve from Durham. Thank you, Steve. These were taken on the Androscoggin River yesterday morning, and we appreciate you sending them in. They look like little
silver dollars.
Yeah,
Silver dollar pancakes.
little lily pads. Little
Yeah. That's really awesome.
That is pretty cool. How does that happen? Like we learned about how the ice discs happen, but how did that happen?
I probably should know. I could venture a guess, but it might be convoluted and complicated.
Okay.
And it's just too early for that.
No.
So.
Yes, way too early. Way too late in the week. Thursday's like the punchy day of the week, right?
Yeah.
We're almost there, but not
Almost
quite.
there. Yeah. And the weekend looks kind of interesting, ladies. So
that word interesting.
I know. Let's get talking. First of all, winter weather advisories are still up for the distant interior here. A couple more hours. There are going to be slippery spots and some snow-covered areas too. We do have one batch of precipitation coming through. You can see some freezing rain up north, a little snow up north. Next round is working in. These are some heavy showers, like downpours coming into York County and shortly into the Portland area. But the temps in this area are all above freezing now, so we don't have to worry about any frozen precip. Mid-coast as well. You look at that, mid-40s for Bath and New Harbor. But Sebago's 32, Naples is 32, Lewiston, you go up Route 4 to Turner and to Livermore, right around the freezing mark as well. So, this area is going to be slippery if there isn't any salt on roads. I'm sure there is, but, your back stairs and front porch might not have salt on it or some sort of sand for traction, so be really careful this morning. Mild for Penobscot Bay, mild-ish out the down east coastline too. And that warmth sneaking up the river now. Bangor's 34, Old Town's 35, and if you go back down 95, this area of road, there's always accidents in here. It's 33 in Plymouth, so we're starting to climb a little bit. Hopefully there aren't too many problems. Up north, there you go, below freezing and below freezing up in Caribou and Presque Isle too. Warm fronts working into the area. Shortly we'll be into the warm sector this afternoon. A lot of us, not all of us, but a lot of us will climb up close to 50 degrees, only to see that be a distant memory. It doesn't look like we'll get this warm again for maybe a week or more. Cold stuff returns this weekend. Most are wet at this point, but watch out for slick and snow-covered roads well inland, places that I just showed you. Midday, any showers will be scooting over the border. It stays mainly cloudy, but we start to get into some clearing across southern and western areas, and with some sun, temps shoot up close to 50 degrees. I still think, though, we're going to have this split state scenario. This afternoon, northern Maine's going to be cloudy and cool, but above freezing, so your commute home will be much easier than your commute to work. And then southern Maine is going to be sunnier and warmer, around 50 degrees. Tomorrow also looks very mild. Then the front comes through midday and temperatures drop during the afternoon. We've got a storm coming out of the Ohio Valley, and it's going to encounter some very cold air that builds in this weekend. And for snow lovers, this may actually take the perfect track. It's not a very large storm. It won't produce a lot of wind or anything like that. It's not your classic nor'easter. But it might track just south of Nantucket through the Gulf of Maine, just south of Halifax and Yarmouth, Nova Scotia too. That keeps it cold in Maine and New Hampshire and puts enough moisture over us so that we end up with several inches of snow Saturday night into Sunday morning. And right now, I've got a swath of 3 to 6 from Bangor all the way down to Portsmouth, and probably some higher amounts in here too, most likely away from the coast where the snow is fluffier and drier and it's a little colder. The air is like 6 to maybe 8 inches from the lakes of New Hampshire into York County, Oxford County, and maybe into Sebago Lake too. You go north of Bangor, though, it drops off pretty rapidly, farther away from the storm center, limited moisture, just an inch or two. Obviously, these numbers can shift around. It's still 3 days away, but it does look like a lot of us are going to get a plowable snow with several inches Saturday night and Sunday. That's a white Christmas scenario right there, I think. Small crafts up, seas 4 to 7, southwest winds 15 to 20. So showers taper off, brightens up this afternoon and warms up as well, 40s to around 50. Tomorrow's a great day, mostly sunny, breezy, yes, but highs around 50 in the morning, and then in the evening it'll fall off to around 40 degrees. We get snow Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then next week it stays cold so that snow does not melt away.
What? What did you say about... My ears aren't working. Okay. It's good to have the snow.
You'll like it. You'll like it.
Not the 26 degree on Monday thing, but
maybe not
maybe the rest of it.